Leading off the inning for the 103 Crawdads, the right fielder, number 33, Mark Wolbert.
Welcome into CSM Field for the rubber match between the Walnut Creek Crawdads and the Menlo Park Legends. Starting things off at roughly 1:03 p.m. Roos Lewick on the bump today for Menlo Park. Up to bat first for the Crawdads, it's Mark Wolbert. First pitch is a swing and miss. That is 0-1 to Wolbert. I'm Nate Martin. I'll be calling the game today for the second pitch. Wolbert gets a weak hit to short, and that'll be the safe at first. Lewick got the weak hit to shortstop, but Ujimori was unable to field it cleanly. That will be the first hit of the game. Bringing up Casey Cummings, the center fielder from Texas. Let's go through the Crawdads lineup here. Wolbert leading things off as Cummings goes around there for strike one. Wolbert first, Cummings second. Cole Kosciuszko third, followed by Ethan Liao in the DH spot in 4. 5, 6, and 7 will be Aiden Camberg, Isaiah Walker, and Cam Calvillo. That'll be strike 2, 0-2 very quickly to Cummings. And then closing things out will be Ben Royo at third, and in the 9th spot, Xavier Rios at catcher. 0-2 pitch from Lewick. Outside for ball 1. Lewick has been one of the better pitchers this season in the CCL. Has a .66 ERA, 1-0. Played 3 games. This is his 4th game, second time starting, as that is evens it up at 2-2. He's a pitch to contact kind of guy. That's how he gets most of his out, is that exemplified right there, fouled off. Limits the walks. In fact, hasn't walked a single batter this year. Runner on first is Wolbert. At home is Cummings. On deck is Kosciuszko. 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. It'll be out at the plate and out at second. Lewick gets the strikeout, and then the catcher, Harmon, guns down Cummings at second for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, number 19, Cole Kosciuszko.
Great play by the USF sophomore behind the plate. Bringing up Cole Kosciuszko, a lefty. Hits that one in the opposite field. Tracking is the left fielder, Avila, and it will drop for a hit. Will be a double for Kosciuszko with 2 outs. Bringing up the DH, Ethan Liao. You won't see Lewick give up too many hits like that.
Number 11, Ethan Liao.
As mentioned, pitch to contact guy with his 4-pitch mix. He's got a sinker, slider, cutter, and changeup. First pitch to Liao is called for ball 1. Lewick, one of 2 juniors on the roster from UNLV. Mainly worked out of the bullpen in the season for the Rebels. Now, getting some experience starting this summer. Won Mountain West Freshman of the Week twice in his first year. Was pretty shut down for UNLV last season besides one bad outing against Air Force. 1-1 pitch. Missed the zone. 2-1 now to Ethan Liao. Liao plays his college ball for Gardner Webb. Waits the 2-1 pitch with a runner at second. Fouls that one off, 2-2. the sinker right there from Lewick. We've seen kind of add velocity to that pitch. Be anywhere between like 83, but that one was 87. Clearly a fresh arm for Lewick. Pitch. Finds his own. Strike 3 looking. Lewick starts his day with 2 Ks. When we return, it will be Jung Goldberg, Bilter, and Joyce up to bat for the Legends. Welcome back in here, bottom of the first. Scoreless. Top of the first for the Legends now. On the park up to bat. It'll be Jung Goldberg, Bilter, and Joyce. Here to start the bottom of the first. Starting things off with Jung Goldberg, the center fielder today. On the bump today for the Crawdads is Jackson Bird. We saw Bird on Wednesday in the lineup as a two-way player out of Sac State. Now transferring to UC Riverside for spring. That is 2 pitches, 2 balls to Jung Goldberg. Bird has a 3.48 ERA in conference play. This is that one for a 3rd ball. 3 pitches, 3 balls to Jung Goldberg. And if you're Bird, you don't want to let Jung Goldberg onto the bases. Had 27 stolen bases on 28 attempts past season at Monterey Peninsula College. 3-0 pitch is fouled off. Coaches don't usually tell you to swing at the 3-0 pitch, but Jung Goldberg liked what he saw there. Brings the count to 3-1. Pitch from Bird. And swing and a miss from Jung Goldberg. Brings the count to full 3-2 for the leadoff man. Payoff pitch from Bird. And outside for ball 4. The leadoff man is on for the Legends. Bring it up, Evan Bilter.
Right fielder, number 17, Evan Bilter.
Bilter, the righty, steps into the batter's box with a runner on first after the leadoff walk. First pitch. Looked at for strike 1. Let's go through the Legends lineup right now. It'll be Jung Goldberg leading things off. Bilter second. Dylan Joyce on deck in the 3 spot. Followed by Emmett Finney, who's DHing today. John Paul Avila in the 5 hole. Kevin Shea at 6. Nicholas Walsh at 7. And closing things off, it's Trevor Harmon and Ryson Ujimori. Pitch. Jung Goldberg goes. It is down in the dirt. And Jung Goldberg reaches second without the throw. Count is brought up to 2-1. And now Leadoff man is in scoring position with nobody down. Belter this past season had a .426 batting average for the Colorado School of Mines. OPS well above 1,000. If that is called for strike 2, evens things up. 17 doubles, so has some pop in the bat too. Bird already in a spot of trouble here with their leadoff man on second. 2-2 pitch. Hitting opposite field, drifting foul. It will be dropping for a foul ball. Belter not going to be going down easy. Calling the signs today for the Crawdads is Xavier Rios. As Kosciuszko re-enters the field at first. It will be Isaiah Walker at second, Calvillo at short, and Royo at third. Pitch. Hit softly to third. Belter going to try and beat the throw. And he does. Infield single. Runners at the corners for Dylan Joyce. As he gathers himself, steps away.
Batting third, first baseman, number 25, Dylan Joyce.
The Legends today in their black unis. Crawdads in the dark gray. First pitch to Joyce. And swings and misses at that one. 0-1. Ugly swing and miss at that, too. Joyce yesterday was 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs against the Crawdads. It was a bit of a problem for their pitching staff. 0-1 pitch. Another ugly swing and miss. 0-2. In general, yesterday, the Legends lineup looked a lot better than they did in Wednesday's game against the Crawdads. Won 7-3. Now it's the rubber match here this Sunday. As that is 1-2 there. 89 on the gun from Bird. On deck for the Legends is Emmett Finney. That is hit deep into center field. As both runners tag. Trying to be safe at second is Belter. And he is. That'll be a sac fly for the first run of the game. It is 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. RBI courtesy of Dylan Joyce.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, number 29, Emmett Finney.
That's his third RBI in 2 days against the Crawdads. Bringing up Emmett Finney, who was responsible for the only run in Wednesday's loss to Walnut Creek. First pitch, looked at for ball 1. That pitch came in the RBI came in the third inning in Wednesday's loss. Scored Rowan Felch from third, as that is hit. Drifting foul, no one will go for it. It will be evened up at 1-1. Legends, looking to get control of the CCL North. They currently stand atop of the division with an 8-3 record in league play. But the Crawdads are not too far behind them, 7-5 in league play for Walnut Creek. This is a pivotal match already early in the season, as that is looked at for strike 2. Count is even up at 2 apiece. For runner on second, 1 gone. Hitter on deck is John Paul Avila. Pitch. Looked at for ball 3. Bird. Struggling a bit with location here in the bottom of the first already. A two-way man. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of a day for Jackson Bird. As Finney goes down swinging.
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 30, J.P. Avila.
And the strikeout was one massive problem for the Legends in Wednesday's loss. Through 4 innings, the Crawdads reliever Drew Aguilar got 7 strikeouts on 40 pitches. 33 of those were called for strikes. We could be seeing him again today. Although I'm sure the Legends lineup partly want to get revenge on him, partly don't want to face him for how dominant he was in Wednesday's loss. 0-1 to Avila, the Kenyatta Colt. Second pitch, runner on second, 2 outs. Misses his own, evens things up at 1-1. Avila this past season for Kenyatta had a .313 batting average, 8 home runs as well, so it has some pop on that bat. And hits that one, past the third baseman. Runner goes home, digging for the plate, sliding in, safe. It's an RBI single for Avila with 2 outs. Scoring from second is Bilter. It'll be a 2-0 game here in the bottom of the first. As that brings up Kevin Shea. Already doing better than Wednesday's game at home against the Crawdads, as that is fouled off 0-1. And another big thing already that we're seeing in this game is they're not leaving runners on for the Legend. That was a big problem in their loss, as that is hit hardly to first, an unlucky out to end the inning for Kevin Shea. But 2 runs come across the plate for the Legends. When we return, Reese Lewick continues his day on the bump. Welcome back in here, top of the second. 2-0 ball game here. The Legends scored 2 in the bottom of the first now. Hoping to take control of the game here in the second. Reese Lewick on the bump. First pitch is a ball. That one misses. Finds his own for 1-1. Third pitch. Camberg, it'll be outside, ball 2. Camberg, the USB outfielder, hits that one into center field. Fielding is John Goldberg, who gets the first out of the inning. Already a quick out one here in the top of the second. Bringing up Isaiah Walker.
15, Isaiah Walker.
Walker was a bit of a problem man for the Legends in Wednesday's loss had a couple hits here at CSM Field. First pitch against Lewick is looked at for strike one. Walker plays his college ball for UTSA. The Roadrunners. Look at that one for a ball. Here's the count to 2-1. Lewick, 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from Walker brings the count to 2-2. On deck for the Crawdads is Cam Calvillo, playing shortstop today. 2-2 pitch gets Walker swinging. Third strikeout of the day for Lewick.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 3, Cam Calvillo.
And with Lewick, the swing and miss stuff is just a added bonus with his game. If he's got that working for him today, it could be a long day for this Crawdads lineup. Now Calvillo looks at that one for ball one. Yesterday, the Legends pitching staff pitched a great game against the Crawdads. Richard Keel was on the bump. 5 2/3 innings with only allowing 1 run. Gets the swing and miss there. Brings the count to 1-2 against Calvillo. 2 outs, nobody on here for the Crawdads. Pitch. And they will say he did not go around. Evens things up 2-2. Great pitch there from Lewick, though. His second start of the year. Pitch. Outside again. And that'll be ball 3. I don't know what Calvillo is thinking. He's still got to face the payoff pitch from Lewick. As the chirp's getting loud from the Legends dugout for that silly mistake by Calvillo. Easy to lose count, but he just did it one pitch prematurely. Takes his base there. The 2-out walk brings up Ben Royo. And that's the first walk Lewick has allowed all season.
Third baseman, number 14, Ben Royo.
So, a new feeling for Lewick this summer. He's not used to that. Brings up Ben Royo, the third baseman from Rice. As that pitch misses his own, 1-0. Royo looks at this pitch right here for called strike one. 86 mile an hour there from Lewick. He's one of 2 pitchers on the staff from Las Vegas who play their college ball for UNLV, the other being Cole Roberts. As that one misses ball 2. Pair of juniors coming here together to play their college ball out in the Bay. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and miss from Royo. Brings the count to 2-2, 1 on, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Pitch. Misses his own this time. 3-2, full count for the second consecutive batter here in the top of the second. Rios on deck. Payoff pitch, runner goes, and it will be ball 4. 2 straight walks now for Lewick here in the top of the second. As Trevor Harmon will head up to the mound to talk things over with his pitcher. We'll go through the Legends field right now. It is Harmon catching for Lewick. Dylan Joyce at first. Kevin Shea at second. Ryson Ujimori is at short. Nicholas Walsh at third. And then left or right in the outfield, it will be John Paul Avila, Hayden John Goldberg, and Evan Bilter. As that brings up Xavier Rios, the catcher. First pitch to Rios, looked at for ball one. One pitch, runners on first and second. It's Calvillo and Royo, the back end of the order. As that pitch finds his own, 0-2. Lewick, after getting behind in the count and walking two straight men ahead here. 0-2, 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss from Xavier Rios. That's the fourth strikeout of the day for Lewick, who, despite getting himself in a bit of a scare, gets out of the inning with no damage done. When we return, it will be the back end of the order for the Legends. Walsh, Harmon, and Ujimori up to bat for Menlo Park. Welcome back in here, bottom of the second, 2-0 lead for the Legends as their back end of the order comes up. It's Nicholas Walsh first up to bat. Walsh, one of the few players on the roster, specifically infielders, that play their college ball for USF, and hits that one hard to third. He will be in play, and a tough play made by the third baseman Royo gets Walsh out. The first out of the inning. Jackson Bird starting things out there with a one pitch out.
Number 12, Trevor Harmon.
Bringing up another USF man. That'll be Trevor Harmon. That hit right there from Walsh was 112 miles an hour off the bat. A real tough play by Royo, but got it done at third. As Harmon looks at that one for ball one. Harmon just finished his first year over at USF. Played his high school ball for Foothill out in Pleasanton. As the count is evened up. Now 1-2 to the righty. Pitch from Bird. High and away. Evens it up at 2-2. Harmon in high school had a near perfect fielding percentage. Hits that one high into center field, but Cummings has it tracked, and it will be the second out of the inning. Bird shutting things down here in the second after the tough first.
The shortstop, number 1, Ryson Ujimori.
Having success with the help of his defense against the back end of the order, bringing up Ryson Ujimori. Ujimori joined the Legends a little later on in the season. Plays his college ball for UCSD. Of course, UCSD on the quarter system. They end their school. They only ended their schools last week and a half ago. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch was a ball as well. Excuse me. First pitch strike. Second pitch ball. 1-1 to Ujimori. 2 outs. Nobody on. High. Hit him. Wincing is Ujimori. He'll be taking his base to bring back up the top of the order. It's Hayden Jung Goldberg. As you can see, the trainer, Hannah Cavalier, walking over to first. She heads back to the dugout. It's going to take a lot more than that to take Ujimori out of the game.
Center fielder, number 6, Hayden Jung Goldberg.
Bringing back up the top of the order, it's Hayden Jung Goldberg, who reached base last time out. It was the first run of the game. First pitch. Misses and hits him. 2 straight hitters get hit by a pitch of Bird. As that brings up Evan Bilter.
Right fielder, number 17, Evan Bilter.
Bilter was the second run of the game. Likes to reach base, had a .412 average for the Colorado School of Mines. Looks at that one for ball 1. Have to be noted that both hitters hit by their pitch are lefties. Bird maybe struggling a bit against left-handed hitters to start the day. As the catcher, Rios, goes over to chat with his pitcher. After the second ball to Bilter, it is now 2-0. All 2s here. 2 on, 2 down, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Bilter fouls that one off. 2-1 now. It'll be Ujimori on second, Jung Goldberg at first. Bilter at the plate. On deck is Joyce. That'll be outside for ball 3. Already, a second straight inning, Bird getting himself into a bit of hole. Got 2 quick outs against Walsh and Harmon. 2 HBPs. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit high, going foul. Tracking is the first baseman, Kosciuszko, and was unable to find it. Count is brought to full. 3-2 here for Evan Bilter. Bilter, before going to the Colorado School of Mines, played his high school ball for Foothill High School in Pleasanton. We have the full count pitch here. One runner was ready to go. One runner head back. Full count pitch. You expect the runners to go here. They do. And it'll be outside for ball 4. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the second. Dylan Joyce looking to take advantage of it. Had the sac fly in the bottom of the first. As Rios goes up against the mound to chat with the pitcher Bird. Bird usually doesn't struggle with his command. Before this game, had 3 walks on the year. But a couple hit by pitches. The walk there to load the bases.
Number 25, Dylan Joyce.
Clearly struggling a bit in the San Mateo Heat. Second time facing Joyce, who sacked fly in the first, scored the first run of the game. Swings and misses that one, 0-1. In yesterday's win, Joyce went 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Gave the Crawdads staff some problems. Was also the man who hit the first home run of the season back in first and second game of the season. 0-2 pitch. Misses, ball 1. Joyce has had some swing and misses here to start the game. Got behind in the first at-bat, now behind again, 1-2. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch. Looked at for ball 2, down in the dirt. Coming back in the count, Joyce. Transferred over to Santa Clara from Puget Sound. This past season for Santa Clara had a .278 batting average. Down in the dirt again, 3-2 now. That's the third straight pitch down low for Bird. Before that, played his high school ball for Marin Catholic. Full count pitch, bases loaded, 2 outs. It's the best situation in baseball. Pitch. In the zone, strike 3 looking for Joyce. As the Legends leave 3 runners stranded there in the bottom of the second. When we return, Reese Lewick continues his day. Score remains 2-0 in favor of Menlo Park. Welcome back in here. Top of the third brings the top of the Crawdads order. It will be Walbert, Cummings, and Kosciuszko to the plate for Walnut Creek. Still on the bump for Menlo is Reese Lewick. Shut things down today. 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. And gets a first pitch strike to Walbert. Walbert plays his college ball for UC Davis, the Aggies. Swings at that one, 0-2. And that is way outside, 1-2, but I think he just wanted to see if Walbert was ready to swing at that. He was not. It'll be 1-2. Lewick. Down low, 2-2. Walbert fighting back in this count. Reached base to start the game, but then was caught stealing at second. As the count is brought up to 3-2 for Walbert. Payoff pitch from Lewick. Fouled off. Walbert stays alive here. And the count . . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . 2 . Lewick gathers himself, the UNLV Rebel. Pitch. Fouled off. Count remains 3-2. Walbert doesn't want to be the one to give in first. But Lewick's also selfish. He doesn't want to let Walbert on, as that is hit. Fielded by the shortstop Ujimori for the safe at first. Walbert has some wheels. That's the second time to start the game where he's beaten the throw at first. 2 for 2 on the day. Bringing up Casey Cummings.
Center fielder, number 5, Casey Cummings.
Cummings struck out the first time around. Now looking to bounce back against Lewick with Walbert on first. That'll be inside for ball 1. Cummings this season has a 386 OBP, but only a 205 average. So he can draw a walk. Has a good eye. Fouls that one off, though. 1-on-1. Way early on that. Has struck out 17 times as well, though, before this game. 1-1 pitch. Down low. 2-1. Walbert going to have a tough time stealing on Harmon. Had 433 putouts in 72 games in high school. As that is low for ball 3. Lewick struggled a bit with the walks. Walked 2 last inning. Now 3-1. Walks his third batter in 2 innings. With nobody gone, brings up Cole Kosciuszko, the first baseman.
First baseman, number 19, Cole Kosciuszko.
Kosciuszko had the double, the 2-out double in the top of the first. Lewick getting himself into a bit of a position. Had 2 on last inning. That was with 2 outs. Here, 2 on, nobody out. That is high and away, ball 1. Kosciuszko played his college ball last season for Santa Barbara City College. Now going to be transferring to UCSB next season, as that is away, ball 2. Has a 273 average this season, including 2 home runs. Hits that one high into center field. Similar spot. The last one is fielded by young Goldberg. One runner advances. The other stays at first. Crawdads have a runner 90 feet away from bringing the score to 2-1. As that brings up the 4-hole hitter, Ethan Lau.
The designated hitter, number 11, Ethan Lau.
Struck out in the top of the first to end the inning. Now with runners on first and third. Let's see if the Gardner Webb man can get out, can get the run to come across the plate. The season has a 368 average. And a swing there. Ball 1. 553 slugging as well. 1-0. Down low, 2-0 now. Lewick struggling a bit with his command here. Not usually a position we see him in. Before the game, hadn't walked any batter all season. Now has 3 walks in this game. As the runner is caught out in the pickle. Looking to go home potentially as the Crawdads runner. He goes home. He will be safe at the plate. Some clever base running from Walnut Creek. Scores a run and also advances the runner to second. It'll be 2-1 with a runner on second, 1 out. Very clever by Walbert and Cummings. As there is now another runner in scoring position here for the Crawdads. 3-0 now to Liao. Wouldn't expect a swing here. No reason to when it's outside. 4 pitches, 4 balls for Lewick. That's his 4th walk of the day. As they'll be talking things over on the mound. Lewick got himself into a hole. That's his 2nd earned run of the year. He's one of the more shutdown pitchers in this Legends staff, but starting to struggle here in the 3rd. We'll be right back shortly. Welcome back in here.
Left fielder, number 12, Aiden Camberg.
Aiden Camberg to the plate with 1 out, 2 on. The Crawdads look to crawl back into the game. First pitch to Camberg is outside. No, into the zone. Strike 1. Great pitch there by Lewick. Needs to bounce back after this tough start to the inning. 0-1 pitch. Misses the zone that time, 1-1. Just a little too low. On deck is Isaiah Walker. Camberg fouls that one off. 1-2 now. Runner at first is Liao. Runner at second is Cummings. 1-2 here after the foul ball. Fouled off. Camberg, count remains 1-2. I'm starting to stretch out in the Legends bullpen. 1-2 now. Lewick. Just to Camberg. Fouled off. Still remains 1-2. Camberg. Not going down easy. It'll be 1-2 once again. That one's high. Ball 2. I think Lewick just wanted to see if he'd swing at that. Lewick pitched a contact guy. Ground end. Double play here would end the inning. That is fouled off once again. Camberg. Someone caught the ball in the crowd. 2-2 pitch. After the foul ball, Camberg. Swing and miss there. Lewick bounces back after the tough start to the inning with a strikeout. Now, 2 down, brings up Isaiah Walker.
Second baseman, number 15, Isaiah Walker.
The 6th batter of the inning. Texas native. First pitch to Walker. Almost hits him, gets away. And both runners advance. It'll be 1-0 after the wild pitch. In Wednesday's game, we saw a Crawdads hitter Nico DeFazio get hit by a pitch in the head, as that one is fouled off. Now 1-1. Lewick would love to head into the bottom of the third with no more damage done. Count is 1-1 to Walker. As that gets away from Lewick, 2-1 now. Runners on second and third. Lewick. Down low again, 3-1. Now, granted, you can't afford a walk here. You have a base open at first. But it just adds more pressure on you with 2 outs. 3-1 pitch, hit, hard, fielded by Lewick. What a play by the pitcher to get the final out of the inning. Crawdads score 1, but it is still a Legends lead. 2-1, entering the third. It will be Finney, Avila, and Shea to the plate. Back in here, bottom of the third, it will be Finney, Avila, Shea to the plate for the Legends. Still on the bump is Jackson Bird, who got himself into a hole last inning, but no damage done. Starts this inning off with a ball, 1-0. Finney, in Wednesday's game against the Crawdads, was responsible for the only one run on the RBI single. Looks at that one for a strike. Great pitch there by Bird, painting the corners. 1-1, no one out. For leadoff man Finney, who takes a big swing there, 1-2. Finney played college ball for Chabot last year and takes strike 3 swinging there. Bird with a bounce back there to start the third.
Number 30, John Paul Avila.
Still has to get 2 more outs, though. He really struggled with getting the third out last inning. Hit 2 batters in a row, then walked another before striking out Joyce to end the second. It will be Avila up to the plate now. Looks at that one for ball 1. Avila at the Carmel High School down in San Carlos. Strike 1 there, called by the home plate ump. 1-1, 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the third base line. It'll be a base hit for Avila, who digs for 2. Who will hold up at second for the 1-out double. 101 off of the bat of Avila. A loud pop, too.
Second baseman, number 15, Kevin Shea.
For the Kenyatta College Colt. Well, with a runner on second for Kevin Shea. Comes to the plate. Shea, 250 average over at USF. Previously went to Paris Junior College down in Paris, Texas. That was strike one for Shea on the foul ball. Before USF and Paris Junior College, Shea also played his high school ball at Carmont. Former teammate of Avila, who's on second, looking to score. His high school teammate hit hard to short. Shea digs hunt for first. And that will be the second out. Avila advances to third, though. And Nicholas Walsh, another USF Don, looking to score Avila.
Now batting, third baseman, number 48, Nicholas Walsh.
Finished his year up at Chabot with a 351 OBP. Looks at that one for ball one. On deck, another USF man, Trevor Harmon. It makes sense there's a lot of Dons on the roster for the Legends. That is hit high into the infield. Waving everyone away is the shortstop, Calvillo, who gets the third out of the inning. Avila reached third but couldn't come home. It remains 2-1 as we enter the top of the fourth. Welcome back in here. Top of the fourth. Score remains 2-1 after the scoreless bottom of the third. Crawdads did some damage in their last inning of hitting. Scored one run with potential to score more. Had bases loaded, but couldn't get it done. It'll be 1-0 to Calvillo. Back end of the order, it'll be 7-8-9. Calvillo, Royo, and Rios. As that is fouled off 1-1. Lewick gave up a run in the third. Now with an arm warming up in the bullpen, who's Nolan Rodriguez. We can see in the end of Lewick's day, as that finds his own 1-2. Hit hard to second, fielding, dropped, but can still get the out at first. It will be a great recovery there by Shea. Joyce stretched out to get the grab. It will be first batter down. Bring it up, Ben Royo.
Now batting, third baseman, number 14, Ben Royo.
Royo, Third baseman from Rice. The Owls out in Houston, Texas, looks at that one for called ball one. As that is hit hard in the field, drifting foul though. It exits the ballpark, but it was foul. 3-0 and 8 over the field fence. It is now 1-1 after that. Royo has a .214 average this season, but an OBP of .340, can draw a walk. It gets behind here, 1-2. 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Pitch hit in the left field. Tracking is Avila, who can't see it, and it'll drop for a hit. Unlucky there for Legends lineup. Sun is shining bright in the outfield, though.
Now batting, the catcher, number 9, Xavier Rios.
As Royo reaches first, thought about going for 2 there, but headed back. Avila has a solid arm in the outfield. Bringing up the 9-hole hitter, Xavier Rios, catching today for the Crawdads, and did not go around. 1-0. .85 on that pitch there. That time goes to the breaking ball. 1-1. Beautiful pitch from Lewick. Third pitch of the at-bat hit hard in the center field. It is dropping, and it will be going past the center fielder. Runner digs for third. He will go home. And that will be a tie game after the tough play in the field. Young Goldberg just couldn't get it, and it will be a triple to tie the game off of the bat of Rios. Royo across the plate there. So a couple tough plays in the outfield that the Legends were unable to make. Brings the game to tie with a runner at third and only 1 down. Crawdads for a runner 90 feet away from taking the lead here in the top of the fourth. A little unlucky there for Lewick. Throws that one for ball 1. 1-0. The top of the order, a hit to first, who gets the out of first. Runner holds up at third. That's the second out of the inning. I don't know what time is called. Lost his hat there.
Now batting, center fielder, number 5, Casey Cummings.
Which brings up Casey Cummings to the plate. Struck out first time around. Walked second time around. Now third time facing Lewick. Looks at that one for ball 1. Texas Longhorn will be playing his college ball in the SEC next season. As Texas and Oklahoma both join the conference. It is widely considered to be the best baseball conference in the country. College World Series going on right now between 2 SEC teams, Texas A&M and Tennessee. That is looked at for strike 1. Tennessee, I've just been told, is up 4-1 in Game 2. A&M walked away with the win last time around, and that will be the third out of the inning. Cummings hits it towards second baseman Ujimori, who gets the final out of the fourth. Tie game here. When we return, it will be Harmon Ujimori and Young Goldberg to the plate from Menlo Park. Back in here, a tie game for the first time since the first inning. It is 2-2 in the bottom of the fourth. Harmon Ujimori and Jung Goldberg looking to change that here for the Legends. First pitch swinging from Harmon. Right to the shortstop, though, for the first out of the inning. One pitch. One down. Harmon hit that one hard to short 99 off the bat of a catcher, but Calvillo. It's the force out for the first out of the inning. Bringing up Rice and Ujimori. Got hit by a pitch his first time around. Seen wincing afterwards. Now back in action here for his second time through the order. Looks at that one for called. Ball one. Bird, second pitch. Finds his own this time, 1-1. Ujimori. Plays his college ball for UCSD, the Tritons. As that'll be called ball two. Third base umpire says he did not go around. 2-1 now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Bird. He's looking to have a quick inning here as that is hit hard past the first baseman. It will be a base hit for Ujimori. He reaches base his second time through the lineup. Hit by a pitch in the second, and now one out single here in the fourth.
Now batting, center fielder, number 6, Hayden Jung Goldberg.
Which brings up the top of the order. It will be Jung Goldberg coming up for the Legends. Built are on deck. As mentioned earlier, Bird struggled a bit against lefties this game. Hit Jung Goldberg last time out in the second. Now his third time facing him. As that is fouled off. 0-1 for the Santa Clara commit. A .329 average as that one's hit high in the right field, but tracking is Walbert, who gets the second out of the inning. Brings up Evan Belter to the plate. Belter facing the first.
Right fielder, number 17, Evan Belter.
Reached base in the second now, third time through the order, looking to do so once again as that is fouled off. 0-1. One for the single in the first, walk in the second now. Belter, 412 average for the Colorado School of Mines. So that is down low. Ball one to the righty. Good player there by Rios to not let that turn into a base for Ujimori, who's on first. Has some speed there. That is looked at for strike two. Ujimori heads back to first. Couple stolen bases for UCSD. So can't steal a bag if needs be. 2 out, 1 on, 1-2. Pitch. Hit. Into right field. It is going to be the third out of the inning. Tracking right there was the second baseman, Walker. As the Crawdads, after giving up 2 runs in the first to shut things down throughout the rest of the game. It is now 2-2 entering the top of the fifth. Welcome in here at top of the fifth. Some changes to alert you to. Now catching for the Legends, it's Ben Seminara. And now pitching to him, it's Nolan Rodriguez. As that is high and away, ball one. Final line on the day for Lewick. 4 innings pitched. Had 87 pitches, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, as that is a hard hit ball. Unable to be fielded by Joyce. So it'll be a leadoff single for the Crawdads. That's Kosciuszko who reached first on the leadoff single, bringing up Ethan Liao. Rodriguez now into the game for the Legends. Plays his college ball for the Menlo Oaks. 1-0 on that one. Two and 2 this season. Made 7 starts, 12 appearances total. And that'll be 1-0 to Liao. Pitch down low, 2-0 now. Excuse me, 3-0 to Liao. 3 pitches, 3 balls with a runner on first. Rodriguez coming in and struggling a bit. That'll be a 4-pitch walk for Nolan Rodriguez. To bring up runners on first and second, Seminara talking things over with the new man. Rodriguez working with a 3-pitch mix as a fastball, slider, and curve.
Now batting, left fielder, number 12, Aiden Cameron.
Fastball kind of around the low to mid 80s. Slider, low to mid 70s, and the curveball on as low as 63. Goes to the slider there on the first pitch. This is the zone, 1-0. Rodriguez already got himself into a bit of trouble. Dropped by Seminara, but recovers to bring the count to 2-0. There's only been balls here from Rodriguez. He's been struggling a bit. Two-0. Runners on first and second. Nobody down. Runner stay, and that will miss the zone again. 3-0. Excuse me, 2-1. Rodriguez, 2-1 pitch. Finds the zone, evens it up at 2-2. That's the way to bounce back there. Fastball. Bottom part of his zone. 84 on the gun there from Rodriguez. Forward playing for Menlo. At his high school ball at Branham High in San Jose. That is hit hard past the second baseman. It will be a 1-run single to take the lead for Walnut Creek. Runners at first and second still with nobody down. Rodriguez gives up a run.
Now batting, first baseman, number 25. Correction, second baseman, number 15, Isaiah Walker.
Bringing up Isaiah Walker to the plate. Walker, this is college ball for UTSA, had a couple hits in Wednesday's win. That is hit high into that field. Runner will tag. Both of them will tag, in fact. Heads up play. Gets the out at second. There'll be 2 outs there, which was I don't know if that was the smartest thing to do there if you're Walnut Creek. Great arm in center field from John Goldberg.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Cam Calvillo.
And just like that, what could have been a little bit more for you, it's now 2 outs. Cam Calvillo has to get a hit here to score the run. First pitch. Great play there by Ben Seminar to not let that go to the backstop. It will be 1-0 to Calvillo. Wano finds his own that time. 1-1 evens it up. That was the fastball from Rodriguez. 84 on the gun. 1-1, 2 outs, runner on third here for Walnut Creek, who now has their first lead of the game. Ben Seminara blocks it again. 2-1 now. Seminara caught in Wednesday's loss to Walnut Creek. And gets the swing and miss there from Rodriguez. Evens things up at 2-2. It'll be Liao at third. A 2-2 pitch hit foul by Calvillo to stay alive. I do think that could have been called the ball there. Count remains 2-2. 1 on, 2 out. Close game as that will be hit to third. And will be out at first. Play made by Nicholas Walsh. So, only 1 run comes across the plate for the Crawdads, who could have had so much more. Hard not to think that. That's the double play to get the first 2 outs of the inning. It is 3-2. Walnut Creek has their first lead of the game. When we return, it'll be Joyce, Finney, and Avila to the plate from Menlo Park. Welcome back in here, bottom of the 5th. For the first time all day, the Legends are down to Walnut Creek. 3-2, Dylan Joyce. When we start in the bottom of the 5th, plate will be Emmett Finney afterwards, followed by John Paul Avila. Second pitch, misses the zone, 1-1 now to Joyce. Joyce in yesterday's win, 2 for 5, 2 RBIs. Fouls that one off, 1-2 now. Season at Santa Clara had a .278 batting average. 22 RBIs, a couple homers. Solid year for the San Rafael native. As catcher Xavier Rios gathers himself back again. 1-2 to Joyce. Who fouls that one off. Remains 1-2. Bird, after struggling to start the game, got himself into a hole in the first where he gave up 2 runs. And let a couple batters on in the second as well. He's been pretty shut down since then. Strikes out Dylan Joyce for the first out of the inning. Brings up Emmett Finney to the plate.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 29, Emmett Finney.
Finney, Chabot College player. He's one of their best hitters last year. Hits that one hard to short. Trying to beat the throw from Calvillo, and he doesn't. Kosciuszko had to step off the bag to retrieve it. It will be a single. Excuse me, an error. For Emmett Finney. Brings up John Paul Avila, who had the double last time up. That'll be a pinch runner coming into the game as Vaskin Smith.
And your attention, please. For Menlo, pinch running at first base, number 18, Vaskin Smith.
Smith been one of the
Legends, left fielder, number 30,
standout players this year for Menlo Park. Had a 2-run home run in yesterday's win over Walnut Creek. Now pinch running in for the DH Finney. Let me download Avila. Want to know. Smith with some speed. Looking to steal a second here to kickstart something here in the bottom of the 5th. Second pitch to Avila, who swings at that one, 1-1. Kenyatta Colt was one of their best hitters last year. And looks at that one for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Misses his own 2-2. Evens it up. Runner at first is Smith. That is hit the second. Fumbling it is the second baseman. Walker had maybe a chance at the double play there. Instead, fielder's choice out at first. Smith is now in scoring position. Brings up the shortstop, Kevin Shea. Swapped positions with Ujimori in the infield midway through the game. First pitch to Shea, the lefty. Misses 1-0. Bird struggling a bit against lefties today, especially Ujimori, who's about his way from coming up here. That'll be strike 1 to Shea. Shea, the USF man, hits that one over the head of a shortstop into the outfield. Vaskin Smith digging home. Shea holds up at first. Still will be a tie game here in the bottom of the 5th. The pinch runner pays off for the Legends as the RBI single from Shea ties the game 3-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Nicholas Walsh.
Now batting, third baseman, number 48, Nicholas Walsh.
A second straight USF man. Hits that one to softly to third. And will be out at first. Hard throw there by the third baseman. Borio. So run comes across the plate there for the Legends. It's now 3-3 entering the top of the 6th. When we return, Nolan Rodriguez continues his day from Menlo Park. Welcome back in here, top of the 6th. Back into the order, it's Ben Rios, and then the leadoff man, Walbert, to start the 6th. That is high, ball 1. Oriole last time out reached on a single and then scored the run that scored one of the 3 runs for the Crawdads. So that one for ball 2 from Rodriguez, who struggled to start the 4th, but came back with some help of his defense. Specifically, some boneheaded running from the Crawdads. Aiden Camberg tagged. That is hit hard down the left field line. It'll be a base hit. And a little bit more. Digging for 2 is a leadoff man, Royo, who reaches on the double. Second hit of the day for the Rice Owl. Brings up Xavier Rios, the catcher from CSU Northridge. 95 mile an hour off the bat
Number 9, Xavier Rios.
of the third baseman. So it'll be a runner on second. No outs. High, ball 1 to Rios. Seminara catching his second inning. Rodriguez entering his second inning. Still getting fresh into the game. That is hit, foul. Evens it up at 1-1. Rodriguez, the San Jose native, started some games for Park, working out of the bullpen today. That is hit high and foul. It'll be a great grab by the shortstop. What a play! It was Kevin Shea going all the way from shortstop to get the grab. That is the first out of the inning.
I was told by my coach. I swear.
Now batting, right fielder, number 33, Mark Wolver.
I think about it. I was told by coach to go there.
Will be 1 down, 1 on here for the Crawdads. Rodriguez looks back. Hit the first. It'll be out at first for the second out of the inning. As the runner, Royo, advances to third.
Now batting, center fielder, number 5, Casey Cummings.
Brings up the 2-hole hitter, Casey Cummings. Cummings plays his college ball for Texas. Looks at that one for called ball 1. Call strike 1, excuse me. Tie game here in the top of the 6th. Previous 2 games between these sides were both blowouts. 8-1 win for Walnut Creek on Wednesday. 7-3 win for Menlo on yesterday. Now a close game here in the top of the 6th. As that is hit hard, that will be a lead for Walnut Creek. Digging for 2 is Cummings. He'll be heading for 3. And will be held up by the third base coach. It is a 2-out triple to score a run. Walnut Creek takes their second lead of the day. 4-3 here in the top of the 6th. 89 off of the bat of Cummings. That brings up Cole Kosciuszko. Arm warming up in the Legends bullpen. It is Hunter Haynes, the lefty. First pitch to Kosciuszko. This is his own 1-0. Kosciuszko shares a name with the tallest mountain in Australia. Little geography fact to spice up your Sunday, as that is fouled off. 1-1. Hits Kosciuszko in the leg. Gathers himself. Taking his time as we await to see what happens. Day off tomorrow here at CSM. No games on the schedule for either of the Legends or Legacy, but on Tuesday, the Legends start a bit of a homestand, and continue what I mean, facing the Seagulls, the San Francisco Seagulls at 5 p.m. Alameda Merchants on Wednesday, also at 5, and then on Thursday will be the Sonoma Stompers coming to town, as that is hit high, deep, over the right field wall. It is a home run for Walnut Creek. Cole Kosciuszko, after getting pegged in the leg, gets the 2-run home run to open things up for Walnut Creek. It is now 6-3 here in the top of the 6th. Kosciuszko likes this ballpark. Had a home run in Wednesday's game. Went 408 towards Highway 92.
Hitter, number 11, Ethan Lau.
Crawdads take the 3-run lead in what was a close game for most of it. Still is kind of close. Definitely not impossible to make up a 3-run deficit, but the Legends lineup will have work to do against the tough Crawdads pitching staff. Rodriguez has to get out of the inning. That is 1-0 to Liao. It is tough to give up the 2-out home run if you're Menlo Park. You think you're so close to getting out of the inning, and then boom. Kosciuszko sends the ball 408 feet down the hills of San Mateo. That'll be high for another ball. Liao, it'll be 3 pitches, 3 balls to the Gardner-Webb hitter. Got 4 pitches, 4 balls. It's a 2-out walk, bringing up Aiden Camberg. What is turning into an extended inning. In fact, I think that might be Rodriguez's day. Tough outing for the righty. Wins his day, giving up 4 runs through 1 2/3 innings. When we return, it will be the new man, Hunter Haynes, into the game for the Legends. Welcome back in here. Still at the top of the 6th after the pitching change. Rodriguez, a tough outing, which brings in Hunter Haynes to get out the lefty. Camberg, first pitch, high. Ball 1. Haynes, lefty, with a 3-pitch mix, but you're really only going to be seeing one most of the time. It's that fastball that sits between 89 to 91. Had a gap year after his year at Hartnell. Had a 10.13 Ks per 9 that season. 15 appearances, 6 of those were starts, as that gets the swing and miss. Brings the count to 1-2. If we run out first, 2 outs. 89 there on the fastball. Also has a curveball and a changeup in his mix. He hasn't gone to the changeup yet, only recently developed it. Maybe we'll see it for the first time today. Sticks with the fastball there for the 1-2 pitch. Brings it even, 2-2. 2 outs, 1 on. Haynes. First batter faced Camberg. And that goes in the dirt. Runner goes to second. Seminara unable. It was a great play by the catcher. But the runner is safe. Brings the count to 3-2 for Camberg. Haynes in a more of a hole than he expected to be in. Started with the runner on first, now still facing the same batter. Now the runner on second. Full count pitch. Fouled off. Remains 3-2. 92 on the gun there from Haynes. The lefty. One of 3 left-handed pitchers on the staff for manager Chris DeBow. Full count pitch once again. And gets away from him. Runner goes to third. It'll be runners on the corners for the second baseman, Isaiah Walker.
Now batting, second baseman, number 15, Isaiah Walker.
Walker has had a quiet day so far. His fortunes change against the first lefty he's faced all afternoon. First pitch, fouled off. 0-1, went to the backstop there. Legends are lucky he swung at that and made contact. That likely would have been a run. .89 there on that fastball. Fouled off. Hit fair, excuse me, and then Walker will be safe at first. It's an infield single for Walker, which brings the Crawdads lead to 4. It's 7-3 for Walnut Creek.
Now batting, shortstop, number 3, Cam Calvillo.
Brings up Cam Calvillo, the shortstop from Gonzaga. First time facing Haynes. Pitch. Inside, ball 1 on the fastball. Crawdads now up by 4. Kind of mentioned it earlier. Whoever was the first team really to open things up in the game, he does well. Both games were close for a bit to start things off, and then one team ran away with it. Yesterday it was the Legends. Wednesday it was Walnut Creek. Now here on Sunday, On the creek, controls a 4-run lead and shows no signs of slowing down. 2 on, 2 out for Calvillo, who's ahead in the count 2-0. Third pitch. Finds the zone. 2-1 on the fastball. Haynes looking to get the final out of the inning, something he hasn't been able to do. This is his third batter he's faced. Unable to get the second out so far. That is inside for ball 3. Crucial to get this final out for the Legends. 3-1 pitch. Calvillo awaits. High, ball 4, take your base. It'll be bases loaded to the third baseman, Ben Royo. Who's reached base a couple times this game. He's had a pretty solid day.
Now batting, third baseman, number 14, Ben Royo.
His first time facing the lefty Haynes today. Haynes, a bit of a social media following, shares a YouTube channel with Legends pitcher Kevon Ebron with over 100,000 subscribers. Has 300,000 followers on TikTok. As that pitch is in the zone, 0-1. And nowadays, more than anything else, it is really about building your own brand as a player. A good way for a guy like Haynes, who's looking for a school to pitch at next spring, to build his brand, bring some publicity to whatever school he's going to be attending. 0-1. Down low, brings the count to 1-1. $90 mph there on that pitch, even things up. 1-1. That's high, ball 2. Previously at Hartnell, where he made 15 appearances, 6 starts, so he can give you extended innings if need be, but today playing the role of relief for Nolan Rodriguez. Royo, 2-1 pitch, bases loaded. Hits that one, opposite field, drifting foul into the bullpen. Brings the count to 2-2. 2 outs, bases loaded. Crawdads. An opportunity to really change the game here. It'll be 2s, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Haynes gets the foul ball. Remains 2-2. Royo, 4th batter faced, and it's turning into an extended at-bat for Hunter Haynes. Just looking to get one out, and finds the zone there. Strike 3 looking for Hunter Haynes. 4 runs come across the plate in that inning for the Crawdads. It'll be 7-3 entering the bottom of the 6th. When we return, it will be Seminara, Ujimori, and Jung Goldberg for the Legends. Welcome back in here, bottom of the 6th, and the Legends have some work to do as Seminara looks to get things started with the leadoff hit, and it is dropped by the center fielder. It will be it's a tough play to make. Seminara is on. Great play by the Columbia catcher. As the new man in. Chase Dobbs. Chase Dobbs gets the leadoff man on.
Second baseman, number 1, Ryson Ujimori.
Brings up Ryson Ujimori. It was 91 off of the bat of Seminara. Looks that one for strike 1. Jackson Bird's line on the day. 5 innings pitched, gave 86 pitches. Gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He'll be awarded with the win if result holds. That is high. Ball 1 to Ujimori. Also have Nolan Rodriguez's final lines for the Legends. He gave 1 2/3, 36 pitches, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, and no strikeouts. Tough day for Rodriguez, who's been reliable at times for the Legends, unable to do so there in the 5th and 6th inning. It is now 1-2 to Ujimori. For runner at second, that's Seminara. 4th pitch of the AB. And that's strike 3 to Ujimori. I'm looking there.
Now batting,
Didn't go around.
Goldberg.
Home plate ump just says that was in the zone for Dabbs' first strikeout of the day. Side City College. That is low. Seminara goes for 3. He will be safe at third. After the ball from Dabbs. Previously, Dabbs was at St. Mary's for the Gales. Now, on the other side. Count is 1-0. Rios wants to talk things over in with the new man. It'll be 1-0 to the leadoff batter, John Goldberg, with Bilter on deck. Runner on third is Seminara. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike to the Santa Clara commit. Third pitch. Fouled off, 1-2. Looked like he was checking his swing there and kind of pulled it back. And as he was pulling back, the ball just went off of his bat for the foul. Bit unlucky for Goldberg. Only 1-2 to the lefty. Dabbs gets the swing and miss. Strikeout number 2 for the righty. It'll be Ujimori and John Goldberg striking out so far. Brings up Evan Bilter, the first righty. The second righty Dabbs has faced. For runner on third. Be low and inside, 1-0. On deck is Dylan Joyce. 1-0 to Belter. Misses his own again, 2-0. Similar spot to the first pitch. 90-mile-an-hour fastball from Dabbs. Oh, wait, it's 2-0 pitch. Hit in the opposite field by Belter. Right to the right fielder, Wolbert, who gets the final out of the inning. 1 runner left on third. No runs across the plate for Menlo Park. It remains 7-3 entering the top of the 7th. Welcome back in here. Top of the 7th. New pitcher into the game for Menlo Park. It's Dorian Lippens. Hunter Haynes' final line on the day. 1/3 inning pitched. 20 pitches, 1 hit, 2 walks. Got the strikeout at the end of the inning. Crucially, though, no runs came across the plate when he was on the mound. So it is 7-3 here. Strike 1 evens the count up at 1-1. Dorian Lippens comes into the game. Lippens, the native of Amsterdam, plays his college ball for Three Rivers College out in Missouri. 3-pitch mix has a fastball, slider, and changeup. Fastball at around 90, and then the slider and changeup both in the high 70s. 2-1 pitch. That's that one. For ball 3, it'll be 3-1 to the leadoff man. Lippens, 5th pitch of the AB. Away for ball 4. Leadoff man for the Crawdads gets walked. Brings up the new man.
Now batting, right fielder, number
Walnut
33.
Creek. It will be the leadoff man, Mark Walbert. Rios on first. Lippens walks his first batter face. Lippens played in Wednesday's loss to Walnut Creek. Struggled a bit in that game. Looking to bounce back here. Against the Dads. Primarily was a starter for Walnut Creek as that hits the batter Walbert. The first two men each base. One via walk and one via HBP. Lippens struggling to start his day against Walnut Creek. It'll be runners on first and second, no outs here in the top of the seventh.
Now batting, center fielder, number 5, Casey Cummings.
Which brings up Casey Cummings. Had a pretty good day for Walnut Creek. First pitch from Lippens shows bunt. Gets the strike one called by the ref. On deck is Kosciuszko. Last time up, he had the 2-run home run to really open up the game here. Now, Lippens looking to shut things down here in the 7th. Gets the swing and miss from Cummings, brings it to 0-2. Whenever we do have Lippens on the bump, I do feel like it's important to talk about the world of international soccer from the Netherlands. So that is away 1-2. Who just played their game Friday against France, second group stage matchup between two of the best teams in the world. It ended in a scoreless draw. Netherlands had a goal disallowed via offsides. And it was, to be honest, a pretty boring game. Now, Netherlands plays their final group stage game against Austria, who looks to be one of the, looks to have, underdog potential, a little Cinderella run in this year's Euros tournament. Tough matchup for sure for the Dutchies. 2-2 now. That'll be ball 3 there. First base ump says Leao did not go. It said Cummings, did not go around. Also going around in the world of sports for the Netherlands. Today was the Spanish Grand Prix in F1. Max Verstappen wins. Again, third straight year he's won that race. Is that his hit? Past the shortstop, a great attempt on the ground from Shea. Instead, it is a hard hit into the outfield to load the bases with nobody out. Single from Cummings brings up Kosciuszko 1-1 off of the bat of the Texas Longhorn. As Lippens' first 3 batters he face, all on base.
Now batting, first baseman, number 19, Cole Kosciuszko.
Bases loaded for maybe the last man you want to load the bases to on the field right now. Cole Kosciuszko has hit 2 home runs in 2 games at CSM, including 1 last inning. Now, bases loaded, nobody out, has potential to add on to the Crawdads' lead. First pitch. Drops into his own, 0-1. Big pitch there for Lippens to maybe boost the confidence. Kosciuszko 3 for 4 on the day. He's been a standout player for the Crawdads today. Second pitch. Side almost hits him up 1-1. As it'll be Cummings at first, Walbert at second, and Rios at third. On one pitch, fouled off. Brings it to 1-2. 92 miles an hour on the fastball there from Lippens. Ahead in the count. A position he's been used to being in this inning so far. Once you pitch, outside, ball 2. And it really does show how incredible the reach of the sport of baseball is. There's Lippens is one of 2 international players on the roster for Menlo Park, along with Richard Keel. Got the win for Menlo Park yesterday against the Crawdads. As that is strike 3 swinging from Kosciuszko. A big out one against the man who's been so good today for Walnut Creek. Brings up the DH Ethan Liao.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 11.
As
Ethan
Lippens
Liao.
looks to get out of this hole he's dug himself into. Bases loaded, 1 out now after the strikeout from Kosciuszko. Liao, first pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets Rios to chase. Was expecting fastball instead. That's something a little slower, 80 miles an hour on that one. Lippens might be feeling himself after a strikeout. 0-1, 1 out, bases loaded. Second pitch. Above the zone, brings it to 1-1. The fastball just missed. Interesting enough, though. He's told me he's not really a fan of soccer. One of only a few people in the country to not really be paying attention to what's going on in the Euros. Speaking of soccer, going on right now is the U.S. men's national team game against Bolivia, their first match of the Copa America, and they are up 1-0 over Bolivia. Christian Pulisic with the goal in the 3rd minute. 1-2 now. Fouled off, brings it to... Keeps it at 1-2, excuse me. 2 miles an hour on that pitch from Lippens. Lippens looks to get himself out of this tough spot. Keep the Legends within 4. Just striking distance as we're entering the latter part of the game. Fouled off once again by Liao. He's been giving battle to the Legends pitchers all day. Lippens, 4th arm used in 7 innings. The Crawdads have only had to use 2 after 5 innings from Bird, who just kind of got better as the day went on. Had a tough first 2 innings and then was pretty shut down through 3, 4, and 5, as that is ball 2 to Lippens. Legends in possession of first place in their division in the CCL. Crawdads looking to crawl their way back in here, as that is hit the short. It'll be out at second. Liao is out at first. Double play to end the inning. The Legends dodged the bullet there. Lippens gets out of a bases loaded no out situation with a strikeout and double play. When we return, it will be Joyce, Finney, and Avila for the Legends. Welcome back in here. Bottom of the 7th, it will be Joyce Smith and Avila for the Legends. Of course, Smith pinch ran 4th inning when he reached a couple innings back. It'll be 1-0 to Joyce. His first time facing Chase Dabbs. Joyce, the Santa Clara man, was a bit of a problem for the Crawdads on yesterday. Now kind of been rendered a bit useless. A couple strikeouts. Tough outing for the Santa Clara first baseman. 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Smith was also a problem man for the Crawdads. He had a 2-run home run. That is looked at for ball 3 by Joyce. Dabbs had a good inning last time around. Now behind the count 3-1 to Joyce. I don't want to give him something to swing at. Instead looks at the 90-mile-an-hour fastball in the zone for strike 2. It'll be full count for the first batter of the inning. Payoff pitch. Hit the third. Joyce digging for first. He will be out. Ben Royo makes the play at the hot corner to bring up Vaskin Smith. His first at-bat of the game.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 18, Vaskin Smith.
He's been one of the best hitters in the year for the Legends. Had a home run yesterday. That is strike 1 to Smith. That one looked at for a ball. Brings it to 1-1. Smith was last week's player of the game. Player of the week, excuse me. This season batting .286 with a .571 slugging. He's had a couple home runs. A few RBIs. As it is now 1-2 to the New Mexico native. 4th pitch to Smith. Swing and a miss. Gets him on strikes. Dabbs having a solid start in the 7th. Brings up the left fielder, J.P. Avila. Avila 2 for 3 on the day. One of the better Legends hitters on the season. Has an OBP of 364. Has a good eye at the plate. And that is strike 1. The San Carlos native. That's hit to third base. Royo gets the third out of the inning. Legends go down 1-2-3 when we return, top of the 8th. Crawdads looking to add on to their 4-run lead. Welcome in here at top of the 8th. Dorian Lippens remains in the game after getting out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam. Large part thanks to his defense. A double play to end the 7th. That brings up a Crawdads lineup. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch finds his own. 1-1 now. Lippens, the Amsterdam native, pursuing a career in baseball here in the States. As that hits the leadoff man. We've seen a few HBPs today. Pitchers struggling with their location. As the leadoff man is on, brings up next.
Now batting, second baseman, number 15.
And up, it'll be Isaiah Walker. That is Camberg on first. Walker at the plate. As Lippens, for the second straight inning, gets the leadoff man on. He's back to first. Camberg really took an extended lead there at first after the hit by pitch. Although I'm not sure he's going to be looking to run after getting hit in the leg. First pitch, high, ball 1. Walker. Looks like that for the ball. Be 1-0. Runner on first, nobody out. As that finds the zone, 1-1 now to Walker. Texas native, plays his college ball for the UTSA Roadrunners in San Antonio. San Antonio, great sports town. Obviously, you have the Spurs, who people in that city ride hard for them. Also hosts the Final Four every few years. Out in the Alamo Dome, which is also where the UTSA Roadrunners play their home football games. Gets the swing and miss there. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Dorian Lippens. That's
now batting, the shortstop.
a strikeout for Walker. Brings up Cam Calvillo. Plays his college ball for Gonzaga. Gonzaga, more known as a basketball school than a baseball school. Coach Mark Few has one of the most consistent programs in the country. Always a high seed in the tournament. As that is hit. Fouled off, chasing is Joyce, who makes the acrobatic second out. Actually, did not. Unable to make the grab. It was close, but couldn't get it. It'll be 0-1 to Calvillo. With a runner at first, Camberg. 1 down. Here in the top of the 8th. That finds his own. 0-2. 91 mile an hour from Lippens. Camberg takes his lead at first. Is that? Ooh. Missed with that one. Almost hit Calvillo instead. Count is now 1-2. Camberg heads back to first. Remember on Wednesday he was taking a lot of aggressive leads at first base. Could be looking to steal as that is outside. Dropped. Ball 2. Camberg heads to second, where he's been trying to get to for the entirety of the at-bat. Now 2-2 to the shortstop, Calvillo. He ruled as a wild pitch to Lippens. It is now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on here in the top of the 8th. And high in the foul territory. It will go out of play. Count remains 2-2 here. Crawdads control a lead. And with a runner on second, are looking to add more here in the 8th just to get some insurance. It'll be 2-2, 1 out, 1 on. That's second. Calvillo awaits. Camberger, big lead. As that'll be hitting the center field and drops for a hit. Camberg thought he was going to be caught, so he was making his way back to second, then slipped at the third. There will now be runners on the corners for Walnut Creek. Lippens got out of a last time via the double play. Now with a runner at first, there's an opportunity to be in that same position once again. It'll be Ben Royal coming to the plate for the Crawdads. First pitch to Royo. Finds the zone, 0-1. Good pitch from Lippens. The 0-1. 1 out. Runners on first and third. That'll miss the zone. Evens it up at 1-1. Royo thought about going around and said, "Oh, the swing." To even the count up. Lippens head back to first. Calvillo kind of slid into Joyce over there. He takes his lead. First. Pitch. Finds the zone, 1-2. Lippens has been finding some success with the speed. The 1-2. Here to Royo. Pitch. High, ball 2. Evens it up. 2 on, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Crawdads with a 4-run lead. And for runner at third, can have more with a hit. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Lippens on the day. Gets Royo swinging to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Xavier Rios.
Now batting, the catcher, number 9, Xavier Rios.
Manager Brent Cummings yet to really make any changes in the lineup for the Crawdads. Trust in his guys, and no reason not to. They've done pretty well for you today. Rios, first pitch. Looks at that one for ball 1. So it'll be 1-0 to Rios. Runners on first and third are Camberg at third. And Calvillo at first. There's a big hack there. Misses 1-1 now. 89 mile an hour there on the fastball from Lippens. As that'll find the zone, 1-2 now. To Lippens. He's on the corners here. Pitch. Down on the dirt. Runner goes to second, and not even the throw from Seminara. That one gets away from Lippens. Brings the count to 2-2. Good stop by Seminara to not let it go to the backstop, though, as that could have been a run for the Crawdads. It is 2 on, 2 outs, 2-2. here in the 8th. High, ball 3, brings it the full count. Top of the order on deck, it's Mark Walbert. Lippens, crucial that he gets this out here. Full count pitch. Hitting the opposite field, it will be unable to be caught by the outfielder. Belcher struggled. One run comes across the plate, the other goes. Heading for 3 is Rios. It will be a triple for the catcher. He's had a few triples on the day now. Rios just another one to add on. As it is now 9-3
Right fielder, number 33.
in favor of Walnut Creek. Brings up the top of the order, Mark Walbert. Here in the top of the 8th. Lippens' first runs that he gave up this game, and that is hitting to right field. That will be an RBI single for Walbert. It is now 10-3. The Crawdads. Another 2-out rally this game.
Now batting, center fielder, number 5, Casey Cummings.
With Casey Cummings to the plate. It's had a pretty solid day. Crawdads showing no sign of slowing down. That is high and inside for ball 1. As Lippens just looks to get out of this inning now. Got himself out of the hole in the 7th, then got 2 outs here in the 8th, but the Crawdads showing some fight to extend their lead. To a 7-run lead here in the 8th. And it'll be 2-0 now to the 2-hole hitter Cummings. Pitch. Down low, ball 3. Lippens just needs to get the final out here. Cummings, tough to do so. He's not swinging anything here. 3-0 now. Away, 4-pitch walk for Lippens. It'll be 2 on, 2 out for Kosciuszko, who homered in the 6th. 3 for 5. He is a triple away from the cycle. As there will be a mound visit for Lippens. Arm warming up in the pen for the legacy. We believe is Robbie Souter, another lefty. As you're kind of approaching the part of the Crawdads lineup where you are facing a little bit more lefties. Kosciuszko is a lefty. Camberg's a lefty. Something to keep an eye on if you're the manager, DeBow. As playing up, goes up the mound saying, hey, let's on this visit, let's get the game continuing here. It's been a long 8th inning. Lippens just struggling to get the final out. There are runners at first and second. 2 outs to Kosciuszko. Mentioned a triple away from the cycle. If he does get a triple here, that would be a 9-run lead to the Crawdads. And definitely very possible. We've seen a few triples today, including one this inning from Rios. That is fouled off 0-1. So, 0-1 to Kosciuszko, the UCSB commit, joining the Gauchos from Santa Barbara City College. The 0-1. Looks at that one for ball one. Oh, even the count up at 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Lippens, this is second inning of work. Got out of a hole in the 7th. Unable to do so here in the 8th. 1-1 to Kosciuszko, who hits that one into shallow center. And the grab is made by Jung Goldberg to end the inning. 3 come across the plate for the Crawdads to increase their lead to 7. It'll be 10-3 here, entering the bottom of the 8th. It will be Shea, Walsh, and Seminara for the Legends. Welcome in here, bottom of the 8th. Legends down by 7. A lot of runs to make up here, as it is now the back end of the order. Shea, Walsh, and Seminara to the plate. First up, Kevin Shea looks at that one for called. Strike 1 from Chase Dabbs, who remains in the game, entering his 3rd inning of work. Pretty shut down for the Crawdads. The game does feel very similar to Wednesday's loss. You know, Legends offense, first time through the order, do well, but then as the game goes on and you reach into the deeper parts of the game, it just feels like the Crawdads pitching staff figures them out. So that is looked at for 2. 2-1 to Shea. Maybe you thought that would have been changed after yesterday's 7-3 win. Instead, it feels like you're almost back to where you started. 10-3 here after the 2-2 to Shea after the ugly swing and miss. Looks at that one for ball 3. Full count now to the lefty Shea. The USF Don. Swing and a miss there. Called strike 3. Dabbs begins the top of the 8th with a strikeout to bring up Nicholas Walsh, who joins USF this year after a fantastic season at Chabot. And the mound for Dabbs, who's kind of is getting up there. I think we're seeing the end of his day. Great outing for Chase Dabbs, but that brings in the new man. We'll be right back after his pitching change for the Crawdads. Welcome back in here, bottom of the 8th after the pitching change for Walnut Creek. Coming into the game for the Crawdads is Drew Aguiar, the problem man in Wednesday's loss. Had 7 strikeouts in 4 innings pitched, 40 pitches, 33 of those were strikes. Well, he's facing the Legends lineup once again, who are looking to get some revenge on him. First pitch called for strike 1. Babs' line on the day, 2 1/3, 29 pitches, no hits, no runs, no walks, struck out 4. Something about these Crawdad relievers at CSM Field is just not... It's kind of a recipe for disaster for the Legends lineup. Aguiar looks to continue that trend. His second time pitching here in 4 or 5 days. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. Continuing where he left off from Wednesday. That brings up Ben Seminara.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10, Ben Seminara.
90 mile an hour there on that one from Aguiar, who plays his college ball for CSU Monterey Bay. That is 0-1 to Seminara. Columbia Line has made a couple nice plays behind the plate. So reached base his first time up. Now hits that one in the opposite field, drifting towards the foul line. It's going to stay fair, and the catch is unable to be made. He will hold up at first on the drop. Oh, it will be runner on first, 2 outs. Already doing better than their previous outing against the Crawdads reliever Aguiar.
Now batting, second baseman, number 1, Bryson Uchimori.
Single for Seminara. As that brings up Ryson Ujimori. First batter to reach base in a couple innings for the Legends, and he is greeted with some gummies from first base coach Josh Nikoloff. Always something that is done 1-0 to Ujimori, who I'm sure wants some gummies of his own. Second pitch misses. 2-0 now to the UCSD Triton. Played too much last year for the Tritons. His freshman year, though, had a .289 average. The Hawaii native from Aiea. It'll now be 2-1. Aguiar gets another swing and miss there, 2-2. 87 mile an hour there on that one. So it'll be 1 on, 2 outs here. 2-2 pitch coming from Aguiar, who gets Ujimori to hit it right to the second baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. Score remains 10-3 here as we enter the 9th inning. When we return, Crawdads up to bat from the 9th inning. Welcome in here, top of the ninth. New pitcher into the game for the Legends. It's Robbie Souter. Dorian Lippin's line on the day. 2 innings, work, 57 pitches in those 2 innings. Gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. The Crawdads lineup just been hitting really well today. They have 15 hits. It's just one of those days where one team is just feeling the bats, as it is now 2-0 for the new man Souter. With a 3-pitch mix, fastball, slider, and changeup. Plays his college ball for LA Mission College down in Southern California. 3 pitches, 3 balls. Lead to the DH Leal. On deck is Camberg. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk for Souter. Leal goes to first. Brings up Aiden Camberg, the UCSB outfielder. Isaiah Walker on deck for the Crawdads. Souter, originally from Santa Clarita, went to West Ranch High School. College and high school teammate of another Legends pitcher, Michael Taylor. That'll be high for ball 1. Legends have the day off tomorrow, but return to action Tuesday, to face the San Francisco Seagulls. First pitch scheduled for 5 p.m. We'll have the live stream here on this YouTube channel. That'll be high. 6 pitches, 6 balls so far for Souter to start the 9th. 7 pitches. 7 balls. It is 3-0 now. So the second batter, make that 8 pitches, 8 balls. First 2 are on for the Crawdads. Which brings up Isaiah Walker. It's been a tough game for the Legends, who I'm sure had some confidence heading in today. Riding a bit of a winning streak after the loss Wednesday. Right now, first in their division, but changing after today's game.
Second baseman, number 15, Isaiah Walker.
Brings up Isaiah Walker. Give you the update on the schedule. Menlo Park's in first. San Luis Obispo, the Blues, are in second. Crawdads in third. Stompers fourth. And the Legends' next 2 opponents, the Seagulls and Merchants, rounding out the back at 5th and 6th. It's the first strike of the inning for Souter. Much needed. 1-1 now. Walker, who looks at that one for a called strike 2. Souter perhaps needed a bit of warming up to start the inning. Now entering the zone, 1-2, 2 on, nobody out. And that'll be just a little 2 in. 2-2 evens it up for Souter. Runner on second is Leal. Runner on first is Camberg. The 3rd consecutive inning, the Crawdads have multiple runners on with no outs. As that is high, ball 3. Loads up the count, 3-2. To the Crawdads' second baseman, Walker. Pitch. Swing! And a miss. Strikeout for Souter to get the first out of the inning. A much needed one at that. Takes a bit of pressure off of you now. 2 outs.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Needed to get out of the 9th. First out of the inning there Gets Walker swinging, brings up Cam Calvillo, the shortstop. Last time around had a single. Steps off the mound, thought about throwing to second where Liao is. He's taking a lead. Camberg also takes his at first. First pitch to Calvillo is down low, ball one. He'll be 1-0, 1 out, 2 on here. Souter. High, ball 2. Santa Clarita native. Say summer up here certainly a lot nicer than summer down there. It is absolutely boiling right now in the valley. 2-0 pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3 pitches, 3 balls to Calvillo. Pitch. Outside, ball 4. Third walk of the inning for Souter, who now has bases loaded to the third baseman, Ben Royo.
Now batting, third baseman, number 14, Ben Royal.
All you need is a double play, and that ends the inning. That's the mentality that Souter needs to have. Just get these outs and head into the bottom of the 9th. As we are approaching nearly 3 hours of game time. Certainly a lot longer of a game than yesterday's 10-0 blowout for Legacy. They're playing the West Coast Kings black team. First pitch is in a couple minutes. Second pitch. Misses the zone, 1-1. It's close though. Yeah, like today, you just wish you get a call like that. Third pitch, 1-1. High. It's the ball there. We'll go to 2-1. Bases loaded to Royo. Third baseman. High, ball 3. Souter. One of the few pitchers to fall victim to how good this Crawdads lineup has been today. That is fouled off 3-2. Got the green light to hit there and missed. Just gets the foul to load the count up. 3-2. Bases loaded. 1 out. Ben Royo trying to increase this Crawdads lead. And takes that one, ball 4. Souter walks in a run. It'll now be 11-3. Still bases loaded, 1 out for Xavier Rios. Last time around had a triple. Also had a triple earlier in the game, so 2 triples on the day for the catcher as Souter getting a mound visit. No one warming up in the bullpen, nor would I think it'll be out of the game. They just, I think the Legend staff just wants to get out of this. Too late at this point, too. Souter talking to you from the pitching coach. Seminara heads back to the plate.
Now batting, the catcher, number 9, Xavier Rios.
As it'll be Xavier Rios' turn at the plate. His first time facing Souter. First pitch. Swing and a miss from Rios. That's a good way to start the at-bat if you're the right-hander. Souter. Much needed to see that. .86 there on the fastball. That one, 86 again, just high though. Evens it up at 1-1. One run already's come across the plate in the inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. The Crawdads have potential to do more and really make things ugly for the Legends. 1-1. Swing and a miss again from Souter. Rios just unable to catch up to the velocity of Souter's fastball. It'll be 1-2 now. It's the catcher Rios. Plays his college ball for CSU Northridge. 1-2 pitch. High, ball 2. 87 there that time. Souter just getting faster and faster. Pitch. 2-2. 1 out. Bases loaded. Strike 3 looking. Rios goes down via the backwards K. It'll be 2 outs now.
Now batting, right fielder, number 30.
Bases remain loaded for the right fielder, Mark Walbert. Batting leadoff today. Seventh through the order. As that'll be inside. Strike 1. Great pitch by Souter. Who gets another first pitch strike. Getting the head of the count is so crucial in these situations when you have bases loaded. Just gives yourself a bit of more of an advantage. As that is strike 2 called. Cries from the Crawdads dugout despite being up 11-3. They thought that should have been called the ball. Now be 0-2, 2 outs, bases loaded for Walbert, the lefty. Pitch. Ball 1 there. Souter tried to get the swing and miss. Instead, Walbert looks at that one for a ball. It is now 1-2, 2 outs, bases loaded here in the top of the 9th. Pitch. High and away, ball 2, evens things up. Walbert trying to come back at the count here. Two pitch, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Strike 3 looking for Souter. Strikeout stuff was working for the day. 4 walks, scores a run for the Crawdads, who now lead by 8 over the Legends, 11-3, entering the bottom of the 9th. When we return, top of the order, Jung Goldberg, Bilter, and Joyce to the plate for Menlo Park. Welcome in here, bottom of the ninth. Legends down by 8 runs. A tough day for all involved. Very similar game to last time. 15 hits. The difference, the other thing, 14 walks. Tough day for the Legends pitching staff as that is strike one looking to Jung Goldberg. On the mound remains Drew Aguiar. Was a problem, was probably the player of the game in Wednesday's win for the Crawdads, as that is hit. Jung Goldberg trying to beat the throw, and does so. Leadoff single. Getting some gummies from Nikoloff. The first base coach always gives the players a sweet treat when they reach first.
Now batting, right fielder, number 17, Evan Bilter.
Brings up the 2-hole hitter, it'll be Evan Bilter. On deck, pinch hitting for Joyce will be Jordan Crawford. As Belcher has a runner on first. 8 runs, going to be tough to make up, but the Legends will give it their best shot. That is called ball 1. Pitch 2, finds his own, evens it up at 1-1. It's crazy how on and off baseball can be. Yesterday you're beating this team 7-3 at their place, and now they come into yours and they're up by 8 in the bottom of the ninth. As Goldberg goes, he'll be safe at second. Stolen base there for Jung Goldberg. It is now runner on second. 1-2, nobody gone here in the bottom of the ninth. Bilter trying to start something here for Menlo Park. That is strike 3 looking. Aguiar, it's the first strikeout of the inning to bring up a pinch hitter. It's Jordan Crawford.
Jordan Crawford.
On deck, another pinch hitter for Smith. It's Dom Avila. As the runner goes to third, a free base. I'll call that a defensive indifference. 1-0 to Crawford. Gets away from Aguiar, now 2-0. Pitch. Swing and a miss from Crawford. That is strike 1 to the lefty. Crawford plays his college ball for Mid-American Christian University in Oklahoma. Native of Las Vegas. 2-1 pitch, excuse me. Hit the third. Run will score. Crawford will try to beat the throw. Not even a throw attempted. 11-4, 1 out. It'll be an error
And your attention, please.
for the Crawdads coming into the game. Another lefty. It's Dom Avila who hits that one up. Chasing is the center fielder. It'll drop for a hit. So a single on the first pitch to Avila brings up the other Avila, John Paul. Who steps into the box with runners on first and second, 1 out. Now down by 7.
Now batting, left fielder, number 30, J.P. Avila.
Both pinch hitters there reach. Both of them are lefties. That almost gets away from Aguiar, 1-0. Rio stops it from going to the backstop. 1-0 to J.P. Avila, as that is outside again, 2-0 now. The Kenyatta Colt. On deck is Shea. 2-0 pitch. This time finds his own 2-1 now. 89 miles an hour there on that one from Aguiar. And this is probably his worst inning of baseball at CSM. So that goes to 3-1. Clearly not happy with himself. The chirps are getting louder and louder from the Legends dugout. 3-1 pitch. Hit hard. Foul, though. Brings it to 3-2. Avila just early on that one. It really shows how good Aguiar has been. It was incredible last game. A good start to his outing as well. But now, already one run has come through. Runners on first and second, one out. And Avila's battling here. Looking to keep the Legends in the game here in the bottom of the ninth. Down by 7. And it'll be 3-2. One at base. Runners on first and second. Fouled off again. Avila late on that one. Count remains 3-2 to the righty. As Aguiar gathers himself, steps off the mound, frustrated himself. Full count pitch. Hit hard into left field. It will go foul. That one got out of there in a hurry. Remains 3-2 though. And is going to be getting a new bat, it looks like. Avila wants to change something up here. Even something as a bat. It's the bat that he was looking for. See if that changes something. 3-2. Payoff pitch once again from Aguiar. Hit high into left field. Both the left fielder and center fielder tracking it. And the catch is made for the second out. Casey Cummings fields that one. Remain at first and second. Crawdads 1 out away from winning this one.
The shortstop, number 15, Kevin Shea.
Brings up Kevin Shea. It'll be runners on first and second, 2 down here for the shortstop, who's had a couple nice defensive plays in the field. Looks at that one for ball 1. On deck is Nicholas Walsh. Looks at that one for called strike 1. Aguiar out away from leaving CSM with another win at this field. As that is in the zone, 1-2 now to Shea. Aguiar, the CSU Monterey Bay pitcher, digs in, 1-2. Just misses his own, evens things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. Legends down 7 runs. Shea looks at that one. Ball 3 is high. Loads up the count, 3-2, 2 outs here. Three-two pitch, runners go. And it hits him audibly. Exclaims that one out. Showing the mark on Shea's hand. DeBoe's ready to talk things over. Instead, It's a hit by pitch to load the bases, bringing up Nicholas Walsh.
Now batting third baseman, number 48, Nicholas Walsh.
So it's bases loaded for the third baseman, Walsh. This pitch swinging into the outfield. That will be a hit. One run comes across the plate. Another goes home. Play at the plate. And that will be the ball game. Final score is 11-5. Crawdads leave CSM once again with a win. Legends return to action on Tuesday to face the San Francisco Seagulls. We'll have first pitch at 5 p.m. Be with us here on this YouTube channel. For everyone else here at the Menlo Park Legends, I'm Nate Martin. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you again Tuesday at 5 p.m. for the